What could this be? Maybe it's chrome powders. Hey guys, it's Crystal, and today I'm actually reviewing something to tell you if it works or not. What a shock. I got these 12 chrome finish powders off of a site called GearBest. I'll link that in the description box. I'll link the site and these powders because they do have a bunch of nail and beauty stuff that is really cheap and great. And it usually gets here in about 2 weeks, which is faster than most of the other overseas places. To do this, I'm swatching these on a swatch wheel, not my nails, because doing that 12 times would kill my cuticles. I've put down Little Black Dress from Glisten and Glow is my black color. What I'm going to do is put no wipe gel top coat, put the powder, put a glossy top coat, and then move on to the next one. Because it'll keep the powder from messing up the ones and then mixing powders. For my no wipe gel top coat, I'm using One Door. I get this off Amazon. This will also be linked in the description box. This is amazing for powders. Any powders. It's awesome. I'm not using a fancy light either. I've got a regular UV Cure light here. It came out of, I think, a $30 kit that I got from Walmart. I'll find this on Amazon and link it too. And I'm applying the powder with these brushes. With all that out of the way, let's start with the first powder. This first powder, as you saw in the container, it looks very bright, very gold. I'm going to make a note here. A lot of these powders are going to look white, clear, something in the container and be completely different on the nail. You got to wait until they're applied on that nail to really judge the color, because I got them and I was like, these aren't going to have any color. But they do. This one, though, is very bright. This is a very pure gold, like that bright yellow gold, as you can see here. And when you add a glossy top coat, it just makes it even better. Thanks. Glossy top coat it away. It looks gorgeous. I think out of all of them, this is one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. Like, not the favorite, but one of them. The second one has a very bright fuchsia, leaning towards pink-red color in the case. Once again, as you put this on the nail, though, you start to see that this is more, I don't know, with the glossy top coat, this leaned more towards purple than the pink it looks like in the container. You can see here, I'm applying it really well. I'm going in and making sure they're really well, and then afterwards I was brushing them off and then placing the top coat on to make sure there's no powder in my top coat. And as you see, this gets more of a purple finish with a pink shimmer, which is pretty. It's just not what you expect when you pull out that powder and look at it. This third one is a very mint green color in the case. When you put it on, though, it also looks that very mint green color. You don't see that significant color change until you go in with the glossy top coat. Now, just to mention something, these are chrome finish powders. These are not chromatic powders. I know a lot of people expect a chrome powder to have a color shift, and some of these do have that color shimmer that's different. But these are just a chrome finish powder, meaning they just have that shiny chrome finish. They're not meant to have the chrome color change. I am trying to find a few chrome color change ones. If you guys have ones you want to see, link them in the description box. This next one is a silvery one, and as you can see here, it looks like it has a, I don't want to say a thicker texture, but it's less microfine than the others were. This goes on, and it's not a true chrome look. This is definitely very silver with a chrome finish. And I had some problems with this even after wiping it off. When I put the top coat on, as you can see, it looked very powdery and textury. Like, very powdery and textury. I don't know how to explain it. See there, you can really see it. This next one's the first one that's going to be white and a different color on. Just wait. It's gorgeous on, but I'm telling you, these things are tricky. Also with these, this looks very light, but wait until the top coat is put on it, and that glossy top coat makes it pop, and it's much darker. This is why I'm saying these all have like permanent deceptive bottle syndrome. They don't come out of bottles, but they got deceptive bottle syndrome. I got this set though because a lot of people are constantly like, where can I get this cheap and not 6-week shipping and da-da-da. And I ordered these myself. See, there's that top coat. Definite changes. This next one's another one that looks white. Big changes. But as I was saying, I ordered these myself, and they came in less than 2 weeks. The shipping said to expect them in like 15 to 20 days. They came in less than 2 weeks. They came with all these little spongy brushes you see me using. They came with like, I want to say 12 of those double-ended brushes. And I mean, I ordered some other stuff too that all came at the same time. I had great service, great customer service too, because I had questioned about the wrong color of something, and they sent me out another one. See with the top coat what I'm talking about on these white ones? They both looked very light, and then that top coat made the big dipper. This is the third time I'm recording this. The bigger, deeper color. I did not get this powder shot correctly. I already started putting it on and then realized I hadn't pushed the button hard enough to record, so you guys caught the end of me applying this. This did not turn out to be as pure gold as the first one. This is more of a bronze gold. You can see here it's a lot deeper looking than that first bright gold. I'll compare them at the end. I'll run through all these. This is another white powder. It looks completely white and then goes on completely colored. Ta-da! You guys are gonna get so tired of me saying that. You're gonna be like, just shut up. We know it goes on a color. Okay, we got this. We got this. As I said earlier, though, I am looking into some chromatic powder finishes, the ones that like shift between 2 or 3 colors. If you have any of those, like from Born Pretty or anywhere that you've seen and you really want to see, link them in the description or shoot me a message on Instagram or somewhere, and I'll look into grabbing those to test out. These are really cute and fun, though. This one, very purple looking. Yes, this top coat, when it hit it, this is my favorite. I told you that gold was close, but it wasn't the favorite. Here's another one that looks white. I'll stop saying it, I promise, maybe. This one went on very kind of pink. I thought this was going to be more of like a pale pink, but this is another one that once that glossy top coat hits it, it goes much darker, and it's just stunning. I didn't expect it to go as dark as it does, actually. You'll see this when I show the top coated part. But I thought this would be more like a deep, bright pink, but like deep, but still bright, if you know what I'm saying. But when I put the top coat on it, I was like, the pink went away, because it's very dark. It's very bam, in your face dark right there. It's gorgeous, though. This one is a more fine silver. This is the one that actually, I think, turns out, yeah, I think this is the chrome finish one, the one that has the actual chrome finish. It's the actual chrome color with the actual chrome finish. But this, when I wiped it off and everything and I went to apply the glossy top coat, once again had a bit of a problem with having kind of a powdery texture. I think maybe what I needed to do was kind of brush it off and then let it settle and then brush it off again before applying the top coat. This is only like the 4th time I've used any kind of powders, guys. I don't regularly use these in manis or in tutorials because they're fun, but they're so messy. And I'm already enough of a mess as it is, okay? Give me more messy things. This one, another white looking one, this goes on very iridescent. This one has a little bit of a color shift too, between like a blue to purple with it. I think there's 2 or 3 of those that have a tiny hint of the chromatic effect in them. As you can see here though, this goes on very, very dark looking, very, very deep blue, almost kind of a navy shimmer to it. Holy you guys, I don't know what I'm doing today. But it gets a very dark navy once it's on. Oh my gosh, this last one. This one, when I pulled the powder out, I was like, did I get 2 of the number 2s? But no. This is gorgeous. This is, I'd say, top 3. It goes that really deep purple, the gold, and then this one, because I did not expect this to retain the color. When I put it on, I was like, oh, it's going to be like the blue and the green that were down there. No, this actually remains bright red, super bright red, and beautiful. There you go. This would be gorgeous for like a red, white, and blue mani. Maybe I'll have to do something like that around the 4th of July, like kind of try some of these out with that. Here, I'm going to run through them all again. Here's number 1, because if you buy these, they are just numbered. There's no names. I mean, I made up names for mine, but I won't bore you with that. Number 2, here I'm moving my lamp so you can kind of see the color shift it has, the purple to pink it has. Number 3 here, this green one is very pretty. It doesn't have any color look and shift. And then this one here is the one that is more silver and had kind of that powder issue that I pointed out earlier. This is one of a couple blues. This is the brightest blue. This one is kind of like that red one at the end that I love. This one and that red one will go super together. This is another green, but it's not like, see, this first green is emerald and this one is more of like cocoa mint green. This gold, another gold, but this is more of a bronze gold, and this first one is more of a bright true gold. I'm going to keep rolling them back and forth to compare, guys. This purple is so gorgeous. This is a stunning pure purple. This does have a little bit of a blue shimmer to it. And then this one next to it is definitely a pink, but it still doesn't look the same as the number 2 powder. Because I kind of thought maybe the number 6 here looked the same as the number 2. It does not. This is the actual chrome. Actually, that was the number 6. I think that's 9. Yeah, that was the number 9. This is the actual chrome one. And as you can see, I still had that powder issue. And then we have another blue, which is beautiful. And then the red. Ugh, this red. It reminds me of the ruby slippers from, the Wizard of Oz. And see that blue and this blue? Still not the same. Like each of these, even though there's different variations of colors, they are all different colors. Anyways, these are great and they work. I honestly didn't expect them to work. Spoiler alert, I'm a downer about most things. But these work. They're under $10. Like I said, I'll leave all the descriptions, or all the links in the description box. I almost said all the descriptions in the description box. You guys are going to stop watching my videos soon because I'm such a disaster. Anyways, as usual though, if you like this, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. I got a lot of fun stuff coming up. And I'll see you guys next time.